I'm Alex from Redbeard Sailing, and today we are going to dig in and unbox the brand new for 2024 MiniCat 460. So we just got these boxes in. They just showed up via FedEx, and this is what it'll look like in these 3 boxes. You might have a larger outer packaging sometimes, and sometimes not. But yeah, let's dig into it. We'll crack into this top box first. I don't recommend using a box cutter or a knife or anything like that, because inside of these boxes is your boat. So this is just a flathead screwdriver. So you can go real nice and easy here. It doesn't take a lot to break the tape here, but I'm not going to cut my boat with a screwdriver. So the first box open. I'll take this guy out. There we go. Set this off to the side here so we've got space to put our other stuff. So in this bag here are the hulls, and that's all that's in here. And we're going to check out one of our other videos for how to fold your hulls to get them back in, because it is different from the 420. MiniCat does a good job of putting a nice little checklist here to make sure that they haven't forgotten any core pieces of the boat. And then you'll also have a little list down here of any accessories you ordered with your boat. With this particular boat, we upgraded to the triple block. Actually, it looks like we have both upgrades in here, both the double block and the triple block. So we'll check that out. That'll be cool to look at, because those are new accessories for 2024 as well. And then I also have wheels. It's not listed on here, but I do have this boat in wheel bags as well. Put this over here. We're not going to get into the assembly of the boat in this video. We're just going to show you what's in the box. There's that. Now we are going to do a little bit of movie magic. I'm going to go weigh each of these bags as they are, and then we're going to put them on the screen. All right, so we have 67 pounds, we have 54 pounds, and we have 42 pounds. Well, we put the right numbers on the screen anyway. All right, so in this bag, like I said, are the hulls. So MiniCat has these great bags. All their bags are like this. You've got Velcro on one end. Open it right up, and you'll see you've got 2 hulls in here. We're not going to take these out. They're in there. And we're going to sit this bag off to the side for when we're ready to build this thing. All right, bag numero uno. So in this bag we have the stern crossbar. We have a nice little, we've got a nice little kit here. This has the fast assembly. It looks like on my checklist it didn't have everything, so we've got the fast assembly lacing kit. This looks like the new mast step, which I'm really excited to try out on this boat. The 460 has always had a heavier mast. They've implemented a way to be able to tilt up the mast instead of having to lift it. So that's really nice. Let's put this right here. We have the trampoline, which is already attached to the front crossbar, front trampoline bar. Get this, actually, before we do all that, let's take these out. So, and I'll go into some other pieces and other, other bits about the 460, but we've got our standing rigging here with our carbon fiber spreaders. And then we also have our forestay, and then all of our underwiring for the dolphin striker and the bowsprit and things like that. This is what MiniCat calls a stay-bold reinforcement. This is the dolphin striker support. This is a newer feature that they've added onto the 420 and the 460. It's really, really nice, super easy to install and everything like that. Adds just 2 more wires to the assembly, but functionally it prevents a lot of the leaning of the mast and provides a lot more support, for a little bit more aggressive sailing, a little more performance and safety. All right, now we're gonna pull this guy out. This is our front crossbar and our trampoline. And there are some really cool features on this thing here, so I'll pull it out. It looks like they have upgraded the hiking straps for a nice pad underneath the hiking straps, which is pretty awesome. A little bit different of a front trampoline, nothing too crazy, but huge is this bit right here. This is a jib traveler, which is going to really, really improve the upwind capability of this boat. And as MiniCat is wont to do, this is not a cheap piece of hardware. This is all Ronstand. So we've got Ronstand car and a Ronstand track. Really, really nice. Take a look at this really, really nice mast step here. This is the other part of that tilt-up step. New feature for the 460. Really excited for MiniCat to get into, the ease of setup and kind of, simplifying, their boats and putting them together to make them just more accessible for everybody. So let's sit this thing right here. We'll fold this guy back up. I did spring here for the carbon fiber tiller extension. It's the standard one's not heavy, but this one, I think if it weren't for these other pieces, it might float in the air. It's so lightweight. Definitely a nice looking piece of equipment. We have our stable, as MiniCat calls it, or a dolphin striker. And then we have both of our 2 keels that go on the underside of the boat to prevent leeway. Now it does look like I had a little bit of an escapee. So we did pull those spreaders out, but this is the other part of our spreader here. This is how the spreader is attached to the mast. I'm excited to see how this all kind of works together. It looks like it's super simple, just slide it onto the mast section when you're assembling the mast. All right, this bag is done. Let's check out this last bag here, which has the rest of the boat in it. Now this is the MiniCat 420 or the 460 Esprit. So this is the standard model, a little bit more affordable. It has the aluminum mast, and then it also has a fiberglass rudder instead of the carbon fiber rudder. Got an included hand pump, which seems little, and it is a little bit hunched down, but it's got a huge drum on it for comparison. Let me grab another pump that's pretty much industry standard that you'd see. Like, this is a pretty high quality pump here that we include, that some of our other manufacturers include, and you can see the diameter difference. MiniCat has a really big drum, so it moves a lot of air. It's quick to get the pressure. Hand pumps are always the best salespeople for electric pumps, but it's nice to have this on hand if you ever are somewhere without power. Or keep it on board the boat. You know, if you're in colder water, you might need to add a little bit more air once the temperature inside the hulls acclimates. Here's our rudder and tiller, all wrapped in saran wrap, so that'll take a little bit to get out. We have one sidebar. Looks like we've got a little bit of scratch on it, but that's no big deal. We have our bowsprit right here. We have our sails, which in this bag is there's no boom on this boat, so unlike the 420 that does have a boom in it, this is your boomless mainsail, your furler, and your jib sail. And your halyards are also going to be in this bag out of the box as well. I don't put the halyards back in here, and I don't roll up this jib. You'll see that in our disassembly video and pack away video for this boat. But from the factory, in the sail bag is your mainsail, your jib halyard, your main halyard, your furler for your jib, and your jib. And all the battens are already pre-installed in that mainsail. So there's no need to install those battens and everything like that. You might need to tension them up a little bit, but they do a pretty good job at the factory. Our second sidebar for the trampoline. And then this is the engine. This is your 4-piece mast for the MiniCat 460. So it is a really nice looking mast, pretty standard fare from you know, the 420 and the previous 460. They do have a really nice little extrusion where, you know, you can kind of see you got a nice little track here, and these sections just fit together. This is the top section here, so this is where your forestay would attach. Your screecher would go here, and then your jib halyard and your stays attached to a bracket that mounts here. So that is the MiniCat 460 and everything that you'll get in the box, unless you add some other accessories. It's pretty standard fare, not too complicated, not too many parts. Yeah, and check out some of our other videos where we'll be putting this and our other boats together and showing you how to put them together, how to take them apart, and we'll also have some videos on how to sail them. I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching.